These are all the deleted scenes from Family Guy Season 7, starting off with the
Now, let's sit here and watch Spike TV.
Spike TV, full of stuff men like. Yeah, that stuff.
All right, Stewie, real men hate folk music and will always heckle it.
I'll take 6 pence of coal for 2 pence of loyalty. 6 pence of coal for 2 pence of loyalty. 6 pence of coal for 2 pence of loyalty all the livelong day.
This is stupid!
Your lessons aren't relevant to our generation!
Go home to your Carol Kane-looking wife.
But if you've got 3 pence of good wine and honey, then I'll give you 4 pence of peaches and
Hamon steder, Hamon Hamon live og laugh. Starting up a brand new day.